Felt it. Felt it deep. There we go. Down, maybe? Possibly? You don't have to stay in, Grady. What's up, Brandon? You know, just trying to make things work best as humanly possible. But of course, nothing wants to move. There we go. As soon as I say it, swear at it. I didn't swear. I'm not going to swear. No swearing in the live stream. For me. Oh, come on. Why? That sucks. Alright, I'll do back to that. Yes, it's because I clicked the right button this time. That's why the sound works. And hopefully my camera lens is clean, because nothing's letting me move stuff so that I can see me and talk to you guys at the same time. So I'm going to work on that. What's going on tonight? Not that's for sure. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that works. Now I can see me, and I can talk to you guys. It's perfect. And I can even see that I'm talking, which is good. Good, good, good. So what's going on? Anybody there? Am I talking to myself? That happens. Sometimes I talk to myself. Fingering bind trick and do sort of crappy version of it. Yeah. Oh, that finger grind bind thing? Yeah, I don't do that either. Hanging out in a high school parking lot. It's been a long time since I've done that. Jimmy, what's up? Um, yeah, it's been a long time since I've hung out in a high school parking lot, but you know, it'd probably be weird if I did it. So there's that. What was I gonna say? So, anybody have the wide angle shutter yet? I like trains. Hi. Anybody have a wide angle shutter yet? Because I kind of want one. They look really good. And I kind of like the shutter. And I'm thinking the wide one might be really good. I have a buddy who got one and was like, yeah, you need to get this. You're going to like it. I'm sure of it. I was like, I'm sure I will too. But that doesn't mean I need to spend money right now. I don't know. The iceberg and icebreaker. What's the icebreaker? I know what the iceberg is, but what's the icebreaker? Duncan Freehand Zero. I have one of those. So there. Man, slow night. How have you not tried a shutter? I meant to ask you this earlier, but like, how is that even possible? I just, oh, okay. So it's the 4A version, the off-string one. Okay, that makes sense. Thanks, Jimmy. I appreciate that. I feel like I'm all right. Do okay. I upped the quality a little bit. Am I lagging at all? It looks fine on my end, but that doesn't necessarily mean that like it is. Anyway, oh, Anybody else drinking tonight? What are you guys drinking? This isn't Guinness. It's just one of those glasses. Got some Brew Free or Die IPA. It's very good. But yeah, how fast I reply? I don't know. How fast do I reply? Cool, just came back during this year. Okay, nobody's lagging, so we're good. We're in good shape. It's not lagging like, hey, Miller Lite, it is what it is. I can't drink that stuff because it like kind of gives me a headache, but 16 seconds, I also read what you said, so we're about 10 seconds. That's generally how it goes, though. Usually, you see what I say 10 seconds after I say it through YouTube. That's just how YouTube works. So, it is what it is. Tis what it is. That's why you can only like type and I get to talk. It's actually not bad. I think Instagram's pretty much the same way. There's like a lag between you seeing and me saying. Got 6 people in here, allegedly. 6 is good. Have I ever thrown a magic locust? No, I haven't. I don't know. I'm not big in the magic yo-yos anymore. I'm kind of like, I won't say I'm over them, but yes, Don, I got one too. I bought a Navigator too. What color did you get? What's up, dude? Yes, we got people showing up. Even better. Saturday, my kids are asleep. My wife's out at a clothing exchange thing, which probably is going to be the most boring thing ever. So I'm not there, which is great. I got the kids to bed, which is also good. And here I am. It's very good. Very exciting. I'm excited. Threw all day today. My hand kind of hurts. Went to Yo-Yo Club. That was fun. I guess I could tell the live stream. We're going to be doing a contest in Pittsburgh. Pretty excited about it. Kai and I are working on it. Probably gonna hang out later this week and work out some stuff. What a grail is? The grail is A return tops, which is um, Jensen Kimmett. You know who Jensen Kimmett is, and Charles Haycock. It's their company. It's basically just an organic yo-yo that's machined by One Drop, designed by Jensen and Chuck, and it's their holy grail yo-yo. And basically yeah, but they like it. You need a very cheap metal. But yeah, it's the grail. The grail is Jensen and Chuck's yo-yo. So it's A return tops. They're kind of tough to get because they're sort of like they don't drop them very often. They're kind of expensive, but they're pretty cool. I've played a couple of them. They're all right. They're good yo-yos. Uh, a Space Cadet comes tomorrow. You have a node coming the next 1 to 4. Yeah, I don't order crap from China anymore because that's that annoys me. A very cheap metal yo-yo for your friend. I mean the node is cool. You can get like $7 Magic Yo-Yo N12s. That's probably where I'd go if it's like gonna be unresponsive. Yeah. Um, Otherwise, just whatever. Everything works. Anything that works. Your first throw, picked it up, something to learn on. Yeah, I mean, everything, all that stuff is great to learn on. ¿Cómo están? What's up, dude? And a Terrarian, yeah. Terrarian and Top Deck are pretty good. I have a lot of one drops. I probably have almost all of them. The only thing I didn't get was that came out this year was the parlay, but I got everything else. Really good stuff. I'll probably buy whatever the next thing is too, because I really like one drops. What was the first throw you picked up? Was it the you were talking about the Magic Yo-Yo Mantis? The Mantis is actually a good first throw. It's responsive, I think, right? It's a responsive metal. Sorry, everybody commented all at once, but that's good. Comment away. I like comments. Then I can read. I like to read. I'm a good reader. I went to law school, so I learned how to read. Yes, yo-yo and beer. Exactly. I agree with Don. I've played a Citizen. The Citizen is really, 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 really good. Um, I've never played a Sovereign, but I have played a Citizen. Citizen's really good. And Seven Summits. I like that too. Boop doop boo. Probably get a yo-yo, but there's the way I have to sit. There's a couch behind me. It's not that fun. To Yo-Yo Factory titanium soon. You have a dream, right? And you're gonna get the shutter. That's the only other one, right? Yeah, I don't know how much I like the N12. Like, I like that it's cheap. I like that about it, and it's very like it's solid, but it's nothing to like write home about. It's kind of heavy. But yeah, the Node seems okay. The Node seems heavy too, and I'm not really. I don't know. I don't really want to buy one. I'm just gonna not. Seven Summits is incredible. It's like it's so good. The only thing about the one drop 7075s is that their grind finishes are they end up being kind of shiny because they use pure matte finishes. So I don't know. I prefer a blasted finish on it, but then it wouldn't be as vibrant of a color. Yep and yep. I have someone who's gonna be buying MIB for 190. That's actually a pretty good price. Titanium Shutter's pretty good. I've played Sam Hicks's and I've played I have a deep state. I'm playing a deep state. You saw my review, right? Phew, Ricochet. Yeah, okay. Good for you, man. Talking about big monies. Big money yo-yos. Big money, big money. I don't know. I'm not that into titanium. Plus, Danny has a ton of them, and he brings them to club every week, so I can kind of get my titanium fix on Saturdays if I need that. But even then, it's like, eh. Like, they're really good, and they're really fun, but I don't know. I don't know if they're worth whatever they are, $300 to $400 to me. But Danny digs it, and I like Danny, so I'll just play his titaniums, and I won't spark them. I love the QB. Oh my god, so good. I was playing mine a little bit ago. Have I tried spool thread? I have. It's okay. It's a little thin for me. Did you see my video, Danny's titanium collection? Danny's titanium collection is insane. He has some like one-offs that are just like crazy. I'm sorry to hear about that, bud. Um, I just kind of drink beer because like I can drink it. Like I like whiskey too, but I have little kids. Whiskey makes it hard to wake up in the morning. Um, but I hope chemo goes well. So yeah, put that on hold. I hope chemo goes well. You have my deepest sympathies, and if there's anything you need, hit me up. Yeah, Pulse Fire's good. The titanium Pulse Fire is super good. Danny's got it. He has some crazy stuff. He actually can work the he can do what is it? CAD files. So he's got a couple CAD files that he's sort of designing titanium yo-yos, and he's working on one that's going to be cool. Cappuccino is light. It's like 63 grams or something. It's probably also got the best grind finish on a 7075 aluminum yo-yo that I've ever played. Um, that and I guess the Countach 5000 QV, but Cappuccino is incredible. I mean, it's so good. I'm like, when I first threw it, I was like, this is amazing. Yeah, Danny will be on there. He needs to get some Joey Serrano. Everybody, what's up, dude? Some fire to that collection. Yeah, he needs a fianchetto. That's what I keep telling him. I brought the Joey. I brought the all the 2.6 stuff to club today. So everybody was playing the En Passant and the I brought the En Passant and the Seraph to club today, and I didn't get to play them, but that's cool because everybody else did, and everybody was digging them because they're really good, and I'm really digging them. Seraph is incredible, but yeah, we're digging them. Oh, and I got a pawn today. Thank you for shouting me out at that. It showed up today, and I basically like while I was at Yo-Yo Club, so I played that the rest of the day, which has been super fun. Yeah, whiskey's really good. Like I like whiskey a lot because it like makes me like warm and calm and happy. But then I feel like awful in the morning, and I have little kids that wake up at like 6 a.m. and that's just no good. Eh, I don't think Gentry's got that much money actually, but he can spark his titanium yo-yos because I'm pretty sure they just give them to him. I'd do it though. Yeah, I mean the only one I played was kind of thin, but it was give him a shot if you get a chance. I mean it's just strength. Get some. Yeah. What's up, ham dog? Yeah, me too. The Seraph and the pawn particularly. I'm like I had played Michael Washington's. Mike does uh uh yeah, no, it ain't fun unless you spark it. Um but Mike does Simply Mike, he does throws definitive, and he came over here and we shot some video, and he had a pawn, and I was like, I don't know if I want to get a pawn. Like I like these other things, but I don't know if I want to get a pawn. And I played with his like the whole day, and I was like, I just need to buy a pawn. So I hit you up, Joey, shortly after Mike left. I'm like, Joey, I need a pawn. You have a pawn? You were like, I don't have any, and I was like, okay, I'll find one. So super stoked, and he half swapped it too. So my one cap is blue, and the other one is like silver. Super cool. Looks great. Looks awesome. I'm super stoked about it. Super smooth. Just great. It's probably the best finger spin yo-yo, like plastic yo-yo ever. It's so much better than like the ones that are actually meant for finger spins, just because that cup is so deep and it's just like just throw it on an angle a little bit and you just kind of get the finger spin forever. Super good. I'll review it. I'll get to reviews. I just need to like find time to like do separate clips of stuff. It's so easy to just bang out like one clip of me talking. It is, man, right? It's like not that the en passant's not good for finger spins because it is, but like it's got a lot of space as opposed to just that little cup that's just like, oh, you hit it and it's like, yeah, I'm making dirty hands. But yeah, that little ridge. That's what I do on the en passant. I just ride that little ridge. It's like it's really good. And same thing with the Seraph. I feel like the Seraph is probably the best finger spin yo-yo, at least the best finger spin two stick that I have, because it's just like once you get it up there, you're just like, oh, there's that ridge that's meant for it, and you just like it just goes, and it's like, okay, perfect forever. Yeah, forget these magic yo-yo garbages. Just get some two stick yo-yos, finger spin forever. They're better yo-yos anyway, by like 10 miles. But so that was Yo-Yo Club. Everybody was really digging the 2-6 stuff. So thank you, Joey, because you're awesome. And I'm spreading the 2-6 love because it's so good. Um, or a C3 finger spin. See the C3 stuff. I'm like sort of I don't know. Like I like yo-yo companies where I mean clearly Joey Serrano's here. But I like yo-yo companies who like I can like talk to them and like that's sort of where my money ends up going. It's like if I know the people who like machine the yo-yos and talk about it and all that stuff and who own the companies and stuff, like that's those are the people who generally just I'm like, oh yeah, I want that yo-yo. I mean, it helps that like those tend to also be the people that design the yo-yos that I really like. Like if like I like Joey, and if I didn't like the yo-yo he sent me, I'd send it back to him because he gives me that option. But I haven't sent him a yo-yo yet because they're all that good. Um, One Drop also they're great. There's been like one that I've been like, okay, I don't want to pay for this, but it's a good yo-yo. And that's come out in like the last year and a half. Um, so that's good. And then Jake's stuff is really good. Yeah, I mean that's kind of where it ends. I feel like that's just sort of the where I've fallen into at the moment, but I'm very happy with that. And this is basically I've said this before, but this is basically all about like what makes me happy, and that's what I'm gonna do. So if I'm enjoying it, that's just where I'm gonna keep going with it, and that it is what it is. So that's where we are. I don't have an iceberg. Hello, John Hayes from Canada. I don't have an iceberg. It seems like it's okay. Um, I don't know. Like the machined plastic with metal rings is good stuff. I'm not gonna buy one, but I'll be happy to play one. So I don't know. Seems okay. And Joey, you're welcome. Thank you. Some chess piece counterweights. That might be good. Iceberg is pretty good. Yeah, I need to, I kind of want to try one. It seems like good, but correct me if I'm wrong. It looks like they're like the metal rings are like clamped to the end. Um, and that always kind of can't legally sell counterweights in the U.S. Right? I guess that's sort of the issue. How do they get away with it at Yotrix though? Because they have that like I'm turning into a yo. I really am. It's like that's happening. Yeah, I feel like too much rim weight is like it spins good, but it's just like it hits the end of the string and you're just like, "Oh god." And I mean, I guess if I was like licensed. Okay, it's licensed. That makes sense. And I'm about to have a giant cat walk in front of me. Nope, she's just climbing on my lap. This is Penny. Penny, say hi. Hi. You being shy now? Hey, what about the ethos? They don't want to send me one yet. They're still working on stuff about it. I think they want to do another run. No, don't say flyers. Not around here. Um, I haven't played it yet. I'd like to play it. It seems kind of undersized, and I'm not the biggest fan of undersized JOs. Yeah, Penny was here. So that's like for me to like buy a $90 undersized JO, I'm like, I don't want to pay money for it, but I would love to review it if they send me one, and they're just not ready to do that yet. I've talked to them. Okay, so that one's licensed. Sorry, I'm like falling behind. Uh, but yeah, as well as talking about the like rim weight on stuff, it's like there's a ton of rim weight on something. Like I'm not a competitive player, so I'm just always like, okay, so much rim weight. It feels heavy. Like it spins a long time and like usually plays really well, but it just kind of feels boring to me. It's like, oh, it's all rims and bearing, and I don't know. I'm not into that. They bore me because my tricks aren't good. So the yo-yo has to be good and play fun. How's that? I got to be self-deprecating. Boom. But yeah, it does. It looks the ethos looks cool. Like it looks like something I would like, but it looks too small. So that's where I am. Your grandparents own a cat named James. My cat named James also likes strings. James is a good name for a cat. We named him after my grandfather, who was also named James. My grandfather found it hilarious. And then I named my firstborn son Damien. It's funny. Uh, Patent expires in 2020. Yeah, that's kind of a long ways away. I'm grabbing a beer. Back. That's what happens when you put the fridge 3 feet away. Yeah, I think their patent expires very soon as well. And then everybody can make good counterweights. And maybe people will start playing 5A again. Right? So, Down to Earth IPA. Got this cool monkey on it. It's a session, though, so it's only 4%. That's okay. I don't want to fall out of this chair. I feel like when I live stream, I should be yo-yoing, but I don't know. I yo-yoed all day. I'd rather just drink and talk to you guys. I did. I got the splash one. Yeah, there really does because like otherwise it's just like people use dice and it's like whatever whatever the dice color that matches their yo-yo, that's just what they're going to use because that's what works. And I don't know. Right? Exactly. Okay, I agree with you. I like your streams too. Yeah, I did cave. I did cave. It was actually, I think, Brandon, I think it was you that made me cave. You're like, I got one, and I was looking at the colors, and I was like, okay, I'll get that splash one. Just practice, and do it like this. You get longer finger spins if your finger is like pointed out. Feels weird at first, but once you figure it out, it's the only way to do it. Oh, the strings. Those are zipline strings, and I generally put the link to the zipline strings website in my videos, but it's just like ziplinestrings.com, and there's a store. He drops them usually every other Friday. I don't know if he dropped them yesterday, but I know the 6th he's going to drop a bunch of pink ones for breast cancer awareness, and we're going to donate all the proceeds to breast cancer because that's a good cause. It affected like all of our moms. Like literally everybody who's like sort of helps out with zipline and does stuff, like all of our moms had like it affected like all of our moms and some of our aunts. So we were all like, yeah, let's do pink string and download and donate to breast cancer. So that's what's going on. But yeah, next not yesterday, but next week there will be a big drop at ziplinestrings.com. Pink strings. Yeah, I'm not either, and I thought about doing patents. Thanks, Joe. I thought about doing patents, um, with just like a couple things, and I'm like, like logos and stuff, and I'm like, if somebody wants to patent beer and yo-yos, and that seems kind of lame. Like I don't want to patent that or like do anything like that because somebody else wants to start a YouTube channel that's like drinking beer and playing yo-yo. Like that person can also come be my friend. You know what I mean? Like if everybody wants to do that too, like one, I'm flattered, and two, come be my friend, drink beer and play yo-yo with me because that's what I want. So yeah, I totally agree. Don't patent stuff. Just if somebody likes what you're doing and wants to copy it, be happy with that. But tell them not to patent it either. Well, patenting was also kind of the thing back in the day too. So you gotta think old style play toys should still be off limits to patent trolling. Yeah, I mean a lot of those have like sort of hit like it's hard to patent it. And there's actually a yo-yo like there's a Supreme Court case that had something to do with Donald Duncan, and that's why you can use the word yo-yo in America. Um, but it, the Supreme Court basically ruled that um, yo-yo in and of itself and yo-yo shapes, you know, kind of all have to be a similar way. So unless it's absolutely exact, it's not really a copy. You know what I mean? So it made it really that case particularly made it really hard for yo-yo companies to have different yo-yos. I'll give you an example. So two biggest companies are like Yo-Yo Factory right now. Anyway, they're like Yo-Yo Factory and Duncan, right? Well, Yo-Yo Factory has the Aviator 2. Duncan has the Barracuda. And if you put those up next to each other, they are like 90% the same yo-yo. The Barracuda is a little heavier, and but it's still like shape, size. Like if you put them next to each other and you're like, these are the same yo-yo, and you like held them away, without like inspecting them closely, you'd be like, oh, okay, those are the same yo-yo. Yeah, internet's real big. Machinima. Yeah, Machinima went to crap too. I used to really love Machinimas, and now they're really bad. Although the old ones are still really good. I used to really like the Warcraft Machinimas. I was a big World of Warcraft nerd. I still probably would be if I had time to play it. Um, but really like the machinimas. Yeah. Um, John, just about zip lines. If you follow me on Facebook, the Throws and Brews page on Facebook, I usually post when zip lines go live. To play in state competitions, do you have to live in that state to compete? No, you can travel. Um, you can travel to America and do yo-yo competitions in America. But yeah, no, you can go to wherever. I'm not sure how it works in Canada, but in America it doesn't matter. Like the post where it's a picture of a yo-yo and you have time guess what it is, and then there's like 50 didn't answer. Um, TF2 and Terraria. I like Terraria. It's okay. I just don't play it that much. Team Fortress 2 is old now. I like Team Fortress though. Have you played oh, what's the Blizzard one? It's basically Team Fortress. I can't remember. I'll think about it. It'll come to me. But yeah, Team Fortress is old. I like Team Fortress too. I like the original Team Fortress. That's how old I am. I played the original Team Fortress in high school. College? College maybe. And then TF2 came out. Hearthstone is really I was really into Hearthstone for a long time, and because I could play it on my phone, and uh, my wife and I had a big fight about it, so I had to stop, and I haven't picked it up since for fear of fighting with her more about it. Because I don't do things like halfway. I'm either like all in, like I need to do all of this, or I'm like at Overwatch. That's it. Um, I like Heroes of the Storm. I don't know if you play. Joe, do you play Heroes of the Storm? Because if you do, we need to play Heroes of the Storm. But I like Heroes a lot. I think it's fun. Um, that's the thing. It was like because it was on my phone, I was totally like I didn't stop. Like I would play like 100 games a day. It was ridiculous. Um, Heroes is basically it's the other Blizzard game. It's a MOBA. It's if you've ever played League of Legends or Dota or anything like that, it's kind of like that, but it's the Blizzard version, and it's kind of more like the combination of those and a Blizzard battleground. It's kind of fun. Yeah, I understand it. I try not to be anymore because like my kids bother me if I play games, and so the only games I've honestly been playing lately are Skylanders and Little Big Planet because that's what my son's playing. So and the Lego games. We played through all those though because he was really good at those. My son's only 4 and he can like tear through games like nothing. Checkpoint pivot. I did like the normal pivot. No, the finger spin was fine. I actually thought that finger spinned really well. Checkpoint. I like the checkpoint, and I'm sure the pivot version of it is fine. I don't know how I feel about the price. Like, there's probably better yo-yos you get for that price, but I don't think it's a bad yo-yo. I don't know. I'd probably just get an en passant if you don't have one. Honestly, you can finger spin on that just fine. Yeah, I like the regular pivot okay, and then I traded it, and then I traded what I traded, or no, I sold what I traded, and yeah, yeah, just get the. Yeah, I mean it's fine. There's nothing right. The thing about Yo-Yo Factory that I really like, and I feel like a lot of people like get on Yo-Yo Factory, but they're really big, but at the same time they're really they really like put their weight and their money behind it. So like they're not just like this big yo-yo company that doesn't do anything. They're this big yo-yo company that like helps finance tons and tons of contests and tons of competitions, and they make sure that stuff happens, and it's good. Yes, you're like, put the poo. A little bit late. Put the poo. Just like a hair. I've been doing this for like 30 minutes or so. So, it's okay. I'm on my, like, second beer. I got the kids to bed. It's all good, though, right? It's all good. But yeah, I'm a fan of Yo-Yo Factory's stuff. Especially their, like, budget plastics. I feel like their plastics that are, like, $20 are pretty great. Yo-Yo Expert has some mantises in stock? I have a mantis, so I'm not looking. But that's crazy, because I thought those were gone. Hold on. Need to check that. Mantises in stock. That must be a mistake. There's no way. Right? I know you do. You're like the biggest fan of the Replay Pro, which I like too, because I have two that I just beat the hell out of. Yeah. I mean, they're not like their QC's not the best, but it's not like I don't know. They do a lot of good things. I feel like their good outweighs the bad by like a lot. Although you can totally get a bum one. It's like nobody should be surprised. Oh, mantis is in stock. How did that happen? See, I knew they sold out too fast. There's 8 of them. I knew they sold out too fast. Who knows? There might be a titanium mantis. Yeah, I mean, you can get a bum yo-yo factory, and there's so many that I feel like enough people have. But yeah, their sales are just incredible. Like they're just like, oh, you want this $100 yo-yo for $50? And it's like, yep, yeah, I do. No, I don't think you should lube yo-yo string. I think that's a bad idea. Yeah, yo factory is great. They do good stuff, and they've always been really nice to me, which I really appreciate because like I just sort of like do this, and they're like, "Hey man, we like your videos." And I'm like, "That's really nice," because like you could totally go tell me to go f myself, and nothing bad would happen to you. But no, they've been really cool to me, and yeah, titanium mantis for 400. Yeah, I don't know if you get a titanium mantis for 400, but um, it's a good try, I guess. I wouldn't pay $400 for a titanium mantis. I have one man. I have a mantis. I like mine. I don't want another one though. I'm good. Good with one. I mean, yeah, to get an aluminum dream and a navigator for less than 70. That's pretty sweet. I love my the Tiki Tiki Yo-Yo Club. I have heard of the Tiki Tiki Yo-Yo Club. Um, I think they run the monthly throw out of the Tiki Yo-Yo Club. I might be wrong. Um, but no, I have heard of it. It seems cool. If I was in the area, I would totally go. But I'm not. I'm in Pittsburgh, so just do what we do here in Pittsburgh. Have you been there, Joey? Where is it? It's closer to you, huh? Yeah, they do. It's out that way, right? Like it's near the Philly area, right? Woodbury, New Jersey. Okay, so that's not that far from Philly. Oh, we got Whippy. What up, Whippy? Okay, bye, John. Yeah, Woodbury's not far from there, but that's really far. So Pittsburgh to Philly is what, like a 6 hour drive? Yeah, so it's like 20 minutes from Philly. Um, but it's like yeah. So Philly to New Jersey is like 20 minutes, but Pittsburgh to Philly is like 6 hours or so. Like it's really, or maybe even longer than that. Maybe like 7. It's a really far drive. Like Pennsylvania is a really wide state, and it's like you go from one corner to the other. Like Western Pennsylvania all the way to Eastern Pennsylvania is a really, really big drive. Like I can be in New York City a lot faster than I can be in Philly. Like hours faster, which is sort of the like, yeah, it's like it's insanity. At least it's not as boring to drive across PA as it is to drive across Ohio. Like, I don't know if you've ever driven from one side of Ohio to the other, but my cousin lives in Indiana, and I drove to his wedding, um, and it was just like, oh my God, flat and corn and flat and corn. Duncan MKT. I kind of want one too. The yo-yos in like the $50 range, or particularly the ones that aren't going to sell out quickly, are good yo-yos for me to like save for like birthday and Christmas lists, because like those are things that like my mom and like, yeah, I'm a 30-some-year-old guy who still asks for yo-yos for Christmas, but those are things that like my mom or my wife or my sisters or whatever would be like, oh, okay, I'll get him a yo-yo or whatever. And so those are the things I usually save for that. So keep an eye out for me reviewing those around Christmas or my birthday, which is also in December. You've driven all the way across PA on 80. Yeah, no, that would be an awful drive. That would be terrible. I don't mind the turnpike because there's a lot of really nice rest stops. But yeah, we are the pothole state, especially in like the middle of the state. I feel like we get a lot of the pothole fix money like near Pittsburgh and near Philly, and then there's the middle of the state. Like they don't get any money. There's just like it's like a void of money. Even around like even once you get to like the capital, like once you get near Harrisburg, it's like I don't understand how there's really no money going into stuff around Harrisburg, but there's not. Everything was dated using the flood as a reference in Wilkes-Barre. That's funny. The roads are nice in Pittsburgh, but yeah. I could drive north blindfold and could tell you and entered Kentucky. That's funny. Monkey finger yo-yo buff polish. I haven't, but I'd like to try some. Family. I love Erie. I like Erie a lot. I like Erie more than I probably should. Yeah, Canada is too big. Canada's huge. So much space. All right, we have to go so I can plug in. So, gotta move to the other room. If I'm too shaky, I'm sorry. I'll sing to you guys. How about that? I'll make it lighter. Hold on. Gotta move because my laptop's gonna die. Ta-da! And we're plugged. And we're back. There we go. I was really fast, and my frame rate was not fast enough for me to go that fast. Juan is here. What's up, Juan? Whole state of Alabama. Oh man, I like missed a whole bunch of things as I was plugging my laptop in. You guys were warp speed. What about the Dream? I like the Dream. The Dream's fine. I don't know if it's dead smooth, but it's pretty smooth. You can get a dead smooth one, but you might not. Best ice cream and private maker soda pops are in PA. I like, yeah, there's good ice cream. We have lots of good stuff. Tom at warp speed. Yep, I was. But now I'm back, and I'm not warp speeding anymore. All right. So I totally bought that pawn from Dan Dietz, and he sent me a signed Yo-Yo Factory card, like or a Yo-Yo Expert card, which is totally cool. So Dan's cool. Turkey Hills. I don't know. Turkey Hills sounds like whiskey to me. So no, I don't think so. Um, yeah, there's way more 1A tricks than there are 2, 3, 4, or 5A. There's just more 1A players. 2A is also really hard. But no, we don't have any. Oh, it's like no, we don't have that. We have sheets though, but no Turkey Hills. Um, Actually, now that you say that, I've been to a Turkey Hills, but not anywhere near Pittsburgh. Yeah, the only dream I don't like is the Daydream. The Daydream is terrible. Probably the worst plastic yo-yo that Yo-Yo Factory came up with. It's probably the worst plastic yo-yo I've ever played. Yeah, I don't have a problem with the spin time. Yeah, I think I've been to one when we went to my wife my wife's job is technically out of King of Prussia, so occasionally we have to go there. And when Evie was really little, we had to drive all the way. We had to drive to Harrisburg for a training thing, so I had to go to so that I could like watch the kids. Yeah, the daydream. The daydream is the epitome of the poop emoji. It's so bad. Um, what am I getting a card? What do you mean? Like a gift card or I don't know. I don't have a card. Oh, like a no, I don't have a card. But no, I think the dream is fine. It's the daydream that's like it's real bad. It's probably the worst plastic gear I've ever played. That's why I beat it. I threw it at the house. It's really durable though. Like I threw it at my house and it didn't care. I beat it off a rock. It still spun, but it didn't. It still didn't spin good. Should they make a Palm replay? No. I would like to see them update the replay though with a better like if they updated the replay and had like those sort of metal inserts like every other plastic yo has. I think that would be nice, like the metal inserts. But other than that, that would be good. I would love to shoot a Daydream with an AR. That would be really fun, actually. Oh, there needs to be a Throws and Brews card. No, Andre hasn't asked me about it yet. Probably not next year. Maybe we'll see. We'll see how this next year goes. Maybe the year after that. That'd be fun. Um, Stuck a Whipple and it's spinning longer. Not much vibe. Big catch area. I mean, my problem with it is that it was kind of responsive. Like I had two of them unnecessary, like accidentally, and it was responsive. Like they were both responsive, but not in a good way. Yeah, if Joey doesn't have a card, I shouldn't get a card. I don't want a card until Joey has a card. And then when Joey gets a card, I want Joey's card. And I want Joey to sign it in person. So that's how that's gonna go. Joey, how do you not have a card? Seriously, get a card. I feel like you should have a card. Yeah, they do because they're terrible. Nobody wants them. But yeah, every box order, they're like, "Here's a daydream." Like, no. In fact, when I knew there was a daydream in that bag, I was like, $50 for all those yo-yos would be great, but I don't want another daydream, so I didn't buy it because I didn't want another daydream. Yeah, Dylan tried mine. I sent him that. Let's make Joey a card. Let's just draw it. No, Butterfly XT is cool. Um, I mean, for like $5, it's cool. What are you gonna mod it? You gonna like put a schmoove groove and You can put like there's spacers you can put in it that'll make it like an unresponsive yo-yo. It's kind of weird when with spacers in it. Like it vibes like crazy. So I wouldn't like necessarily recommend it because it's not a good yo-yo if you do that. But it shouldn't cost anything. I don't think. I think he just says, "Hey, we're gonna do cards." But yeah, you should totally hit him up and be like, "Hey, I need a card," and put your team. And your team should be on a card too. The Gecko is sweet. Like the Gecko's probably one of the best yo-yos they have on Yo-Yo Expert right now. It's not as good as the Seraph though. The XT rocks. Oh yeah, EOS is like you're sick on the XT though. You're like the only person I've seen just play on that thing and just rock it. Oh look, it's Jimbo Jones. Oh, it costs money? Oh, okay. Well, that's why I don't have a card then, because I don't give money to things that wouldn't help me. You should. Joey Serena's awesome. The XT rocks. I mean I like mine. Okay. I've tried a drop near. I don't like it. Oh God, designated driver for a hen party. Oh my God, I feel bad for you. I'm sorry, Don. I'm sorry, Don. Like that's like, man, I don't know if I could think of a worse fate. That may be a fate worse than death. Your posts on Instagram are sweet though, Joey. Every time you put something, I'm like, geez, Joey's so good. Holy crap. Uh, had Coca-Cola 7 Up pop companies a long time ago, late 70s. Yeah, I have a Coca-Cola Pittsburgh Pirates yo-yo somewhere. How about a Grasshopper X? I don't know. Um, it seems okay. I haven't tried one yet. Like I would like a Grasshopper X, but I'm not. So I'm taking the kids to and my family to Disney World this year, so like extra money for like really expensive Dunkin' yo-yos is just not really in the cards. Like I'd prefer to buy yo-yos from like other companies. I have a katana. I like the katana. The katana. I think it's fine. Mm, stealth's okay. I think it's kind of boring. Not for me. Like it's fine for the $50 that it is, but I don't want to buy one. I've played 4 or 5 of them. They're fine. It's acceptable for $50. Shouldn't feel like bad about having it for $50, but I don't want one. Joey's gonna loan me yo-yos. Yeah, man. I'm still like behind. That's kind of the thing. That's sort of been my like thing is that I've sort of been behind on reviews for like going on 4 months now. I do want to review like stuff. I'm trying. What I try to do is like review stuff that's like because like the new stuff is like hot, and I'm like clearly I want to like get that. But yeah, I mean your collection is incredible. So yes, I will hit you up for some of that stuff, and we'll do that. But I need to catch up. So hopefully I will have the opportunity to catch up. Um, but I will. Yeah, we'll get there. Promise. And thank you because you're the man. I was gonna say Starburst. Yo-yo snobbery. Yes, that's my snobbery for the stealth. Let's go to Sand on Starburst from wide bearing. Figure out how to make it heavier. Myself cross-threaded. Yeah, I mean the price you pay when you're getting a magic yo-yo. Sometimes I think. Um, oh, they did. That stinks. Always wanted, but never been able to get one. I don't know if I have one of those because I don't know. I don't think there's any yet. that I always wanted, but I'd never got one. I think I have everything I wanted. Maybe something new that I don't have yet. I don't remember your Horizon Ultra. What happened to your Horizon Ultra? Yeah, but if I feel like everybody condenses them, and I don't know. I like to talk. If you can't tell, so like I don't necessarily want to condense them, but I probably should condense the old Yo's. Like I have a bunch of older like beat up um CLYWs that I should probably just kind of like bang out real quick. So maybe I'll do those and like catch up because that's probably the best way to do it. My first metal yo-yo was, I think, the Duncan. What was it? Metal Racer, maybe? Yeah, Metal Racer. I think I got it at Toys R Us. I have a Nightingale. Yes, I have a Nightingale. I love it. It's really, 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 really good. It's absolutely the best $100 bimetal. The Nightingale. Absolutely the best one. I've touched all the $100 bimetals because it's like, oh, let me touch this. The Nightingale's the best one. I can honestly say that with certainty because I've touched all the other ones and it's better. Gotta love the Replay Pro. 16 bucks, so good. Oh, it got stripped. That stinks. I've only, what have I stripped? I've stripped a couple Duncans, but no, I haven't stripped any. I haven't stripped any Yo-Yo Factories yet. I've stripped a couple Duncans though. But yeah, you got the one from the monthly throw. That's a good colorway too. Joe, did you guys sell out all the monthly throws? All the monthly throws, all the Nightingales? You should have. I mean, geez. But yeah, those Nightingales are just, whew, perfecto. So good. So, so good. Who doesn't like lasagna? I love lasagna. My wife makes a really good lasagna with like pepperoni in it. It's really awesome. Really, really good. Yeah, a lot of the Nightingales. Yeah, the monthly throw Nightingales were coffins. Um, do you sell all yours though? I didn't see them on your site, I think, lately. But yeah, the Nightingale's really good. You should get it if there's any available because it's worth having. Yeah, no, I mean that's you got a killer deal on the top deck in QB. Top three favorites right now. Lately I have been playing the 2/6 Seraph, the Nightingale, and the and Passant a lot. Like those have probably been the years that have gotten most of my playtime for the last like since I've had them, so 2-ish weeks. Um, I also really like the G2 stuff. That's really fun. My Elite gets a lot of play, as does my Banshee. Um, so does my. What else has been getting a lot of play lately? Sorry, you asked for three. I'm gonna like name off like six. Um, the uh, the new one drops been getting a lot. The responsive one. The Deep State. Since I got that about a week ago, that's been in my back pocket a lot. Um, so those have been getting most playtime the last couple weeks. Uh, have I designed a yo-yo with help from now? Eh, I haven't. I'm not. I like what other people do. I just want to play with other people yo-yos. I'm not into like. I feel like if I design one, like that has to be like the one I play with all the time, and I would prefer to just play with a bunch of yo-yos. My favorite bearing is like a center track bearing, a 10 ball center track. That is the best. It does play the best to me. Hey from Greece. Well, hey, how's it going? Sorry, I'm behind on messages, guys. So if it's been a while, picked up a Big Bang Bandler's Quark. I didn't particularly like their last release enough to pick up a Quark quickly, but it does look better to me. Yeah, the Enpason's really good. I'm playing the crap out of mine. I carry it a lot, and It's really fun, and I got a pawn in the mail today, and that was on my side all day, pretty much when I got it. But yeah, the en passant's really good. It's really fun, super fun. Uh, See, undersized yo-yos kind of just don't do it for me, so that's sort of my issue. Like if it's like medium size is fine. If it's like a little bigger than undersized, it's okay. But like undersized stuff, just for me, is just like I get bored with it, or I just don't think it's interesting. Yeah, I'm not into pocket stuff. Yeah, no, the unless you're talking about the uh the deep state because it's like slim, but it's like the diameter is good. So I don't know. I'm a big fan of that. I dig it. I do all my stall tricks on it too, which is cool. Man, I'd be doing this for a whole hour. I don't know if I'm gonna do a video tomorrow. Might just leave this up. The Whipple. You like the Whipple? I think the Whipple's alright. I mean, I think flat bearings are really good. Undersized is like a small. Hold on. You can do this with. Pull up the case. This is the A case. Eh. I usually leave whatever's in the yo-yo, but sometimes I take stuff out. So this isn't technically undersized, but this is sort of undersized. This is about as undersized as I like, or as that I'll play with. This is a one drop 54. This is pretty good size, but this is kind of undersized. It's probably medium size. Full size would be like, well, we were just talking about the en passant. Like the en passant is full sized. So here's the en passant, which is awesome. And here it is next to the one drop 54. As you can see, the 54 is not necessarily undersized, but like it's a lot smaller. So think smaller than this. Like this would be full sized, but smaller than this is undersized. I don't even think I have anything undersized right now. No, I do not. Let's get something big. So here is a manatee. Manatee is really big. Here it is next to the 54. Actually, the diameter is pretty similar, but notice how much wider the manatee is. So this is full size. This is kind of really big. This is kind of undersized, although not that much undersized. So that's that. I do live streams more randomly than anything else. Sorry, I'm getting back on everybody's stuff. Yes, parts are very easy to change. Depending on the yo-yo, sometimes you can change a ton of things. I mean, the Pixel's good. It just comes way over lubed. Do I do live streams regularly? I do live streams about. I do them randomly, actually. Like when I'm feeling like it or when I'm bored at night, usually after the kids go to bed. Yeah, the yo factory bearings aren't bad. They're pretty decent. So I put in lighter fluid. Forgot about it. 3 days. Yeah, if you get something super clean, and then lube it, you're in good shape. If you subscribe to Tom's channel, he'll send you alert. Yeah, yeah. If you subscribe, I will send alerts for live streams. Um, ooh, I don't know if I like the DV888 so much. I think I gave it a bad review actually. Have I played a Sparrow? I haven't. I would like to though. Do I think they'll make a shutter ultra? No, not now. I think the wide angles was the way they're going to go with it. I thought they were actually probably going to do. I thought they were going to do a bimetal shutter, to be honest with you, but that clearly never came to fruition. So the yeah, no, I don't think they'll do a shutter ultra. I think the Dietz, no, not Dietz. Who'd they do? Nate Daly. They did Nate Daly's ultra version. I think that's gonna suffice for ultras probably for them, maybe even for the rest of the year. Here's my pawn that I got today. It's got silver on the one side. That's really cool. Blue on the other side. Look how good that looks. So good. Put some Bubble Vicious. Or no, what is this? Bazooka Blue? I don't know. I'm trying to rock strings with pink in them for the rest of the month. So I'll be playing that a lot. So it's got some pink in it. Yeah, bimetal. That's what I thought they were going to do was a bimetal shutter, but they didn't. Shutter, shoot titanium shutter, and the wide angle. Why don't have a bimetal or hybrid plastic or ultra? Um, Honestly, I think they should do an updated Replay Pro, like a Replay Pro Plus or something. That would be my preference, but I don't know. They probably sell so many Replay Pros, so I don't know if they want to touch it because it's pretty good for $16. I mean, um, found a DV888 at a local store. Yeah, I mean to pick one up locally, I guess is kind of I don't know. I have a soft spot in my heart for being able to buy yo-yos at a store. I grew up in the '90s when that was a thing. Bye, Dawn. Good luck. I don't. I feel sorry for you. I hope you have a good night. Um, but yeah, an updated Replay Pro would just be great. It would be. I would buy one. That's where how it goes. I would buy it. I'd be like, "Yep, take it. Here's my money. Just give me one." What's going on here? I have a message. Yeah, but no, it's been they're super good, especially for the money. But yeah, here's sorry, Joey. I'm gonna show this. I think I did this last time too. But this is what you guys want to be hyped about. I don't know if Joey's still here, but either way. Uh, so this is the 2.6 Seraph. This thing is so fun. It's so good. It for me. It's just about perfect. And the gray splash with the purple and the so good, so good. How do you get dings out of yo-yos? I mean, you can use fine grit sandpaper, but it's not going to look good. What the Seraph? Amazing. Think of it. It's kind of a little bit wider. So think of it kind of like a more organic-ish manatee, but a little more. How do I put this? I don't know. It's different than the manatee, but sort of also in the same vein, kinda. It's pretty cool. It's great, actually. A little wide, not too wide. It's not as wide as the manatee, but like wider than most stuff. I need to do the review. Once I know when they're coming out, I'll do the review, but it's great. What's my favorite yo-yo shape? Um, Honestly, I am really loving this. It's like a wide organic shape. Most organic shapes I don't like as much, but I guess I'm just evolving. My favorite shape I would say is sort of the like HV type shape. So here's a navigator. It's kind of a HV, but maybe even a little more organic than that. Um, Maybe push towards. So here's the smashing Interlagos. Um, these kind of shapes, sort of like organic H shapes, kind of like I always dig them. They're always really good. But also, there's like HV shapes are really good too. So like, so yeah, either organic H or HV. I like a combination. Those tend to be the things that just stick with me and the ones that I want to pick up a lot. Does the shape affect the playstyle? Not so much, really. Um, I think it sort of affects the like how fun they are, but that's all. Whether or not they're fun, they're more fun if they're like sort of these like here's the pawn, sort of these like H organic H. Like if my hand fits in it really good, Like I feel like I just get better throws and better spins out of it. And it's really good. Here, I haven't actually done this yet. So here's the pawn, and here is the en passant. Pawn's a little wider, maybe a little bit bigger in diameter, but doesn't have metal rings. But yeah, soup's good. Love them. These are like, here's my 3 favorite plastic yo-yos ever right now. They're all kind of high end, but these are like the best. Like a lot of people make nice plastic yo-yos, but these ones just these are better. These are just better than all the other ones. So en passant, G squared ghost, uh, pawn, 2-6 pawn, super good. Later one, have a good one, bud. Thick string, wider gap. Yeah, I mean everything's kind of got a wide gap now though. Example of a W shape yo-yo. Here's a 1-drop W shape. That's it. Boom. See? That's the 1-drop W, 2016. Could get a ghost. The ghost is like, I mean, if you go to a contest that Jake's in, luckily Jake lives like 2 hours away from me, so I just went to the contest and it was real easy. I just walked up to Jake and talked to him for a little bit, bought a ghost, easy peasy. I've tried a fresh milk. I feel like I did at some point, but I don't remember, so I couldn't speak on it. Maybe I didn't try a fresh milk. Maybe I tried something else. What's the fresh milk? Is the fresh milk the other? It's the other plastic, huh? No, I don't think I played the plastic one. Putting my yo-yos away. But yeah, I wish I'd like to, but like the crucial stuff is like, I don't know. I don't have any connections with crucial. Not that I need connections to get a yo-yo, but just never hit my radar. Yeah, it's a Delrin one. No, I'm not. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Delrin so much. It's okay. It kind of doesn't grind as well. It's like kind of feels soapy, like it should grind better, and I don't know. We'll see. I'll try one. I'd like to try one, but I haven't yet. So I'm sure it's great because Crucial makes good stuff, but I don't have one. I haven't tried one. So we shall see. We shall see. All right, we are. It's real floaty. I mean, most Delrins are. That's kind of how I feel like that's sort of what ends up happening with Delrin yo-yos is that like they're like the weight is usually good, but they end up being kind of floaty because they're very evenly weight distributed because Delrin's really heavy plastic. They're always like really good. It's crucial that I get one. But yeah, I would. I'd love to try one. Um, but I don't. It's like there's a lot of Yo's that I'd love to try, but I don't want to go out of my way to get, which is probably a terrible way to say it, but that's probably one of them. It's 66 grams. Did it feel kind of heavy at 66 grams? Like 66 grams is okay. Um, hey man, thank you. I have fun doing them. I do them mostly because I just enjoy it, but um, yeah, I enjoy it. Thank you guys for hanging out. But I think we're sort of dwindling in watchers at the moment. Have I tried Navora? I have tried Navora. Danny has a Navora, and I've played his Navora. It's really like it's really good. Yeah, I know. I keep like half leaving. Sorry, Prolix, but we are kind of hello, Jason Lego. Okay, well, it's nice to see you, Jason. Um, we'll hang out for a little while longer. Why not? My cats are about to fight. But I need to take a shower at some point. My favorite one he had, probably the Citizen. I like the Citizen a lot. Although he has, he just got a, what's the? He just got a Turning Point one that's really good too. Childhood username Jason Lego 06. What was I in 06? 2006, I owned a house. I'm an old man, I guess. No, they don't fight. They just like chase each other. It's kind of stupid. They're pretty stupid. Stupid cats. Hold on. Let me see if I can catch the big one. James, come here. Come here. Come here, James. No, he's too jacked. He doesn't want to let. So I have a cat that's like 15 pounds, but like he's supposed to be that big. You're a Lenny face, like Lenny from Simpsons, like that kind of Lenny. I like Lenny from The Simpsons. Um, what else we got going on? I'm trying to see what stuff I got. We talk about stuff. Oh, we should talk about yo-yos because I got yo-yos here. Everybody get a cappuccino. These are super great. Throw Cafe. Throw Cafe is killing it with the cappuccino. This is killer. So good. Oh, also, Rain City. Um, the Hipster High Life. Really fun. It's like $100, but it's machined by One Drop and really fun. Like, how cool is that? I really like this splash. I like Jeremy, Mr. Yo-Yo Thrower. He's cool. Good dude. What else? What else? What else? Show you guys some cool splashes. Here's 2016 H. I don't remember what this splash is called, but I really like it. It's black and blue and silver. Dig it. One of my favorite splashes. So good. Oh, now we have people talking. Okay. Yo-Yo Recreation fireworks. Yo-Yo Recreation stuff is too expensive for me. Unless they want to give it to me. I'll take it for free. But I don't want to pay money for it. Gauntlet or Vanguard? I have a Vanguard. I don't have a Gauntlet. I've actually never played a Gauntlet, surprisingly enough. I think that's the only one I don't have but that came out while I was yo-yoing. But I like the Vanguard a lot. Gauntlet, I'm sure is good. I should probably get one of those. What do I have that I haven't reviewed yet? Oh boy. Technically, I haven't reviewed this yet, the Hipster High Life. I have not technically reviewed the Pound. I have not reviewed the CLYW. This is the Orca. Haven't reviewed that. I have not reviewed the CLYW. God, what is this? Yeah, I haven't reviewed this yet either. Whatever that is. Zach Gormley's second signature. Pawn. I haven't reviewed the Pawn. There's other areas in my other case that haven't got reviewed yet either. Have not reviewed the collab. Arctic Circle 2, that's what this is. Arctic Circle 2. I haven't reviewed the Arctic Circle 2. And 54. I haven't reviewed the 54. My heaviest weighted yo-yo, probably the 70 gram Replay Pro. If I try to format C, I haven't. Do I watch Lorenzo? I have. I've watched Lorenzo. I think he's okay. He's a very different kind of player than I am, and his channel is very different than mine. He's also a kid. But I appreciate his his take on things because he's a much better player than me, but he's a much different player than me. Um, his horizontal is pretty good, so that's sort of what he's looking at is like a performance thing, and I'm always kind of like, well, is it fun? How well is it machined? That kind of stuff. Hey, I'm still here. Yeah, I didn't have anything better to do, so I'm still here. It's the way it is. Just the way it is. Things will never be the same. What else? Is that all I haven't reviewed? I think that's all. In this case, anyway. There's some other things in the other case that haven't been reviewed yet. So, I have quite a few things. A couple months worth, anyway. Which is why I can never catch up, because I buy like one yo-yo every week or so. And I'm still like a month or two behind in reviews. So, that's why I never catch up. Happens. I get all excited. I have to do stuff new. Yeah, he can go really fast and is really consistent. If you have an Instagram, try entering his 5K giveaway. I don't like to enter other people's giveaways because like I feel like I get a lot of stuff anyway, just to like either somebody gives me stuff to review or the quality because it's a live stream and yeah, so I throw it at like 30 frames per second and yeah, so you're at like 480p instead of like the normal 720 that I would generally shoot in. So yeah, sorry. That's why. Cause it's a live stream. It streams faster. If I put it at 1080p, we'd be like 3 minutes behind. Do I juggle? No, I don't juggle. I should juggle, but now I don't really want to juggle. I play kendama with my kendamas. See? So I play kendama some. That's fun. I like that. I dig it. What else we got in here? We should talk about other yo-yos, I think. Oh, so here's what we're gonna talk about. So, I have a Kraken. Here's my Kraken. They called this some kind of Paladin something or other, but it was NQP because they didn't like the color. I was like, but I like this color. It looks really good. But I think it was supposed to be this pumpkin color. Now that I like have this color, so like if you look at them, they're like sort of all the same colors. It's just like this one is more washed out, looked like it sat in the sun, and this one is much more vibrant. And I think they were going for vibrant, but they got washed out. But I don't know. I still kind of like this color a lot too. So clearly, because I have both of them. So anyway, NQP. Yeah, I'm coming in clear in Canada. So maybe it's on your end. I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty clear. It's only 480, so like you're squished, but it's not like terrible quality. I used to watch TV and quality worse than this like most of my life. Get over it. I used to watch hockey with like a little blue streak attached to it. Weird. But the quality was so low you couldn't actually see the puck unless they like drew a little blue circle around it and made it streak. Freaking Fox. All right, guys. I am gonna go hit up the old shower because it's getting late and I don't take a shower and I need to go to bed because I gotta get up with the kids in the morning. So, make sure you guys hit the like button because liking is important and it'll make other people watch the video. So make sure you guys hit the like button and are different types of condoms. Yeah, they're shaped different. Like the sweets ones have bigger cups. But like bigger cups I feel like are easier. But yeah, I'm headed out. So you guys have a good night. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out and live streaming with me because I have a good time. And make sure you guys hit the like button and you can leave me a comment afterwards. The video will go up in a little while. And yeah, they have different woods and stuff too, which is fun. But you guys have a good night and thanks guys. Talk to you later.